Yo, Shalom, Mizu. First, I want to start by giving all honor, praise, and glory to Yahawah, bahasham, yahawashi, bahasham, raka, quadash. Double honors and said elders and apostles to GMS Great Millstone who rule well, and Shalom to your hopeful like brothers out there. My name is Yeshai, and I'm doing a quick video on humility, right? And let's get the first scripture here. I want to get Proverbs 15 and 33, and it reads. It said, the fear of the Lord, Yahawah, is the instrument of wisdom. Before honor is humility, right? Because the Lord's elect are going through a humility phase right now, being humbled. Think about yahawashi, you know, the author and finisher of our faith was humbled before he was put in the position that he's in now, you know? And we call upon his name with greatness because he made the ultimate sacrifice. And now we have to make our sacrifice, you know, if you want to be a part of that elect. You know, you got to be here, down here, suffering in humility. You know, because you may be gods, but you die as men. I believe it's in Psalms 83 that, you know, we're chasing a destiny to be a god. But right now, you know, some brothers are like just, you know, just random guys in the eyes of this world. But in the eyes of those who know the scriptures, in the eyes of those who actually know what a true man is, those brothers right there are being set up to be gods, you know? But the world doesn't see that. You're not going to get any love from the world. You're not going to get love from the shorties. You're not going to get love from fucking, you know, just anybody, really. You know, they just don't think you're just another dude. But, hey, we know what exactly it is that we want. And then I'm going to get Sirach 3 and 18. My jaw's snapping. But Sirach 3 and 18, and it says, the greater thou art, the more humble thyself, and thou shalt find favor before the Lord. So the greater thou art, you know, that's not necessarily talking about the more money you have, the more like position and power you have. That's talking about the greater you are in the eyes of the Lord, you know. So you have more knowledge, you walk better in the Lord, you have strong faith. And you've been set up to, you know, set up with the positions that you teach many men, right? Almost like the apostles or the elders, the apostles and on down, you know, as you go up the rankings, it's not like people get more boastful and big-headed. This isn't fucking IUIC, man, where they got the big pimped out ass fucking purple things with the gold and all the knickknacks and shit like that, man. It's a humble estate that the apostles on down are in. They're constantly humble and they're constantly self-examining themselves, and the brothers are self-examining are examining themselves and them, so that everyone understands that, you know, this is a humble thing, right? Because at the end of the day, they know the scriptures, right? And they teach a lesson to the newer people, the younger brothers. And bottom line is, where's that scripture? It's lest I should consider myself greater than I am. I think that's 1 Corinthians, the 12th chapter, in the 6th verse. No, 2 Corinthians, 12th chapter. Oh, yeah, okay. It says, for though I would desire to glory, I shall not be a fool. For I will say the truth, but I forbear, lest any man should think of me above what he seeth me to be, or he that heareth of me, lest I should be exalted above measure through the abundance of the revelations. There was given to me a thorn in the flesh, and the messenger of Satan to buffet me, lest I should be exalted above measure. For this thing I besought to the Lord thrice, that is, depart from me, right? So humbleness is a great thing. This is coming from the Apostle Paul, you know, and humbleness is a very important thing, because a boastful man, that's an abomination to the Lord. A prideful man, pride coming before the fall. So a man that has much pride is an abomination unto the Lord, right? And you really want to keep a very humble and a sort of, let me select. I'm getting fumbled because there's so many, like, I'm trying to think of precepts. I believe that's Galatians 5, and it says the fruits of the Spirit are gentleness and self-control, right? Because a man who can't control his mind is susceptible to things that can, you know, wicked things, right? You're susceptible to your flesh more and more, and everyone's susceptible to the flesh at the end of the day. But, you know, those who have the discipline to be like, no, I got to stay humble, or no, I got to, you know, get away from that. No, I got to back away from this, you know. I believe there's a scripture in Jeremiah that says, thou should be as wise as a serpent, as harmless as a dove, you know. But pride isn't harmless, you know. Pride is the same reason that a fucking Jake will shoot another Jake over looking at him crazy, over like stepping on his shoe. Now you gonna fucking commit a murder just because, you know. That's fucking pride right there. Pride is a very vile thing, because of the fact is, you know, when you got a man with big pride and he got his chest puffed the fuck up and he gets humbled, from then on, only fucking just anarchy can happen. That's what the fuck happens, man. And that's the modern day fucking estate of these jakes, is that they're constantly fucking prideful. You can't even make eye contact with most of these niggas, man. They gonna think that you fucking me mugging them. No one's me mugging you, nigga. But that's how they are. But those men of the Lord, right, they understand the humility. They understand the importance of brotherly love. They understand the importance of humility. They understand the importance of keeping an austere countenance, but still balancing it with being humble. You know, there's a difference between being austere and being a dick, you know. But those men of the Lord understand how to do that, you know, because it's been gifted to them from yahawah, bahasham, yahawashi, right? But give me, let me get on Matthew 6:11 real quick, right? Because give us our daily bread. Let me see that. Give us our daily bread and forgive us for our debts, for as we forgive our debtors, let us in no temptation, but deliver us from evil, from thine kingdom and the power and the glory of men. Because we're here just to serve it out, man. We're here to do what we got to do for the time that we got to do it. We're not here to seek glory and here to be some type of great figure, man. We're here to do the work of the Lord, yahawah, bahasham, yahawashi, fear him and keep faith and endure to the end, man. And we're here for a specific reason. We're not here to fucking bullshit like the multitude multitude perish that are born in vain, man. And among those multitude, there's many jakes that are just sitting there fucking among that multitude, there's a lot of fucking prideful ass Edomites, because that's really where that shit comes from, the pride of the fucking eagle, man. But eventually that eagle's wings gonna be ripped the fuck off in the most violent way ever too, right? Because the men of the Lord separate themselves from that. Let me get 1 Peter, the 4th chapter and the 4th verse, because they think it's strange that you are this way, you know? They think it's different, all right? So wherein they think that it's strange, 1 Peter 4:4, wherein they think that it's strange that you run not with them to the same excess of right, speaking evil of you, right? So have you ever looked at a Jake that's trying to test you, right? And this motherfucker's hollering, bitching, moaning, ready to fight you and shit, but you just looking at him, right? Or someone's trying to be aggressive and you're just looking at him, you know, keeping a stable mind in whenever shit gets crazy, as you know, what a true austere man is able to do, because you're not thinking emotionally, you're thinking sensibly. If I fight this guy, beat his ass, I get into an assault charge, you know, shit, you know, there's a lot of things could go from that, you know. But that's why the men of the Lord are as harmless as a dove, but as wise as a serpent, because of the fact is the Lord puts a spirit on them to be above the fucking the rest of this world, man. Above the world that is still stuck in that gross darkness, man. And these fucking heathen nations aren't gonna get that, man. They're constantly gonna be in the ways that they are. Let the unjust be unjust still. That's the fucking way that these people are, man. But you having that humility from the Lord, you know, and then it opens your heart. You know, you fear the Lord more. You fear the Lord more, then you get more knowledge. You get more faith. You get more rewarded for doing the right thing, bottom line, right? And I want to end off with Isaiah 2:11, because ultimately we're waiting for the Lord to get his glory. We're still waiting for the Lord to get his glory for an everlasting kingdom, man. Like, a lot of people, you know, how could you be prideful in Israel, right? You consider yourself men of the Lord, talking about these other camps, but you're still seeking glory when the Lord hasn't even got his glory. The Lord hasn't even got his glory yet, but you're trying to be fucking glorified. That shit is terrible, man. But let me get Isaiah 2:11, right? It says, the lofty looks of man shall be humbled, and the haughtiness of man shall be bowed down, and the Lord alone, yahawah, bahasham, yahawashi, alone shall be exalted in that day. For the day of the Lord, Yahweh, of hosts shall be upon everyone that is proud and lofty, and upon everyone that is lifted up, he shall be brought low, right? And man, Babu Kushai, I'm part of the, Slag. You know, hopefully I'm part of the, you know, the elect, man. Because it's going to be a wonderful sight. Not fucking burning the fuck up, but seeing all these prideful people burn up. You know, the people that curse the apostles, the people that talk shit on the elders, the people that talk shit just on anyone for no reason. These fucking wicked people, these wicked ass, prideful motherfuckers, and these damn Edomites, man. But I pray this lesson was edifying. I want to lastly give all honor, praise, and glory to Yahawah, bahasham, yahawashi, bahasham, raka, quadash, and shalom.